there.
First blood. Double kill. Triple kill.
Head there.
First blood.
Thanks. Help me! Help me!
Double kill.
Thanks. Need equipment. Resources here.
Resources here.
Thanks. Resources here. Catch my beat. Amp up the speed.
First blood.
Có bắt được không?
Double kill. Good job. I need equipment.
Medkit for everybody.
Thanks. I need equipment.
Head there.
Thanks.
Quick EP conversion for everybody. Speed boost for everybody.
First blood.
Help me!
Double kill.
Thanks. Resources here. Need equipment.
First blood.
দুটাই ঘরে ভূত ভাই, দুটাই ঘরে ভূত।
Help me!
Double kill. Double kill.
I will ensure the Yagami name lives on.
First blood. Double kill.
Need equipment.
Enemy spotted. First blood. Good job.
Need equipment.
First blood. Double kill. Triple kill.
Need equipment. Medkit for everybody.
First blood.
Help me! Thanks.
Triple kill.
Need equipment.
I need equipment.
I need ammo.
First blood.
Help me!
Double kill.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he was alert to it. Donnarumma gets it clear. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The referee has given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. England are looking to go forward now. Good effort from distance. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Zanetti. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that has left him in a heap.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to play it through. England look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Vitinha, ambitious ball here. And this is Lewandowski. Rijkaard. And this is Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vitinha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And we come to you
Look
now
back on the
with a
first
quick
45
request for
minutes.
support
Well, at
for
least
our
the
charity
defence
fund,
can look
Chance
back
in
on a
Football.
job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Bangladesh have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Vitinha, Neymar, a probing pass. And this is Lewandowski. And it's a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kaká. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Lewandowski. And that's been won straight back. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
England have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now he's got space here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having...
And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. So their fourth corner of the game.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Decent chance! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning...
Shot a goal! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That ball looks a good one. And the shot! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kaka! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's running through. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Bangladesh are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's got a sign of decent chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos. Now, this could be a chance. Donatoni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Donatoni. Oh, sweet feet. And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And he welcomes it in. And he's Mbappe. There's the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Donatoni. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely spread. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Howson with the clearance. The referee's awarded a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti calmly anticipates.
There will be 3 minutes.
Strong
added
running
time.
down that left flank. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's De Bruyne. And he has been fouled there. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be made aware.
Well, it's been
that
intriguing
smoking
stuff
is
so
only
far, and it's
permitted
1-1
in
at the break.
designated areas
Both
within
teams
these
hoping
grounds.
for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Kaká. Number
So once again,
21,
we're underway.
Erling Haaland. Number 26,
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Fergus. Coming
And that's
on
going to
the
be a
field,
booking.
Number 14, Raúl. Number 9, Messi. Number 11, Batistuta.
And that is high.
De Bruyne has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is...
And the keeper's given it away. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Out of play for a throw. Kukchu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos threads one in. Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. Looking for a runner. The ball's gone astray. Koundé.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Delivered with swing. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard lays it forward.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one.
And a chance! So close to drawing level.
Messi absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Costa Curta. Aimed beyond the chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and
After
better.
87 minutes is
So
number
smooth.
18.
A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Mbappe. Coming on to
Two
replace
up
him
and
is
very little time
number
left.
20,
Surely this is it.
Hazard.
Well, that's a really
Substitutions
bitter
taking
blow.
place.
I think it's going to be very
Added
hard for them
minute
to
has
find the
been
character
indicated.
to respond from that.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Showing good feet. He's having a go. And he looked every bit the assured keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Security staff for each block.
What are your
Please
thoughts on
report to the
today's
staff
game then,
room
Jim?
immediately.
Bangladesh desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two
Hello,
sides get ready to
everybody,
lock
and welcome
horns.
to today's
This is
match.
football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And he's picked it up out wide. Otto puts them all in. Cleared without complication. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alvarez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And the pass is intercepted. Adams gets across to intercept that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read, nice interception. So, what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. 30 minutes gone.
Bangladesh have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he can clear it away. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been won straight back. Otto is always looking to play quality balls. Davids. Messi is in a really good position out wide. He's had a shot! It's there! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 15, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And it's Messi. Gullit looking to run onto it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. The message is clear. None shall pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that could set him on his way. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the ball's come loose here. That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. That's a good ball out wide. And he plays one through. Oh, important interception. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
All he needs to
Alvarez.
do is to place this
Coming on
between the
field
goalposts
is
and basically
number
let them attack it.
20, Bayern.
Rijkaard with the clearance. And he's decided to go for it. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Lahm. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Boyan. And this is Messi.
Bangladesh really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And Hullet! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to play it through. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Bangladesh really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Schneider. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Gullit. Number
So
17.
one moment's crazy confusion, but they all
Coming on
count.
the field,
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
number 27, Serginho.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a searching pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's
And if
work.
you do have a chance today, please
Mbappe
take some
claiming
time
the
out
man
to
of the
give your
match
support
award,
to our
and
better
there is
stadium
very
fund.
little room for argument.